Okay, I'm here. And my microphone off. I was talking to my lady. I'm still in the same place looking for where to go next. I did go back to the place where Ziegmir was, found that finally, and clearly I went up and I found that giant who, I guess, the one chucking spears to me, he's dead. I don't know why he's dead. Clearly he must be dead for story reasons. The unfortunate situation is I am completely baffled right now as to where to go next to progress. I need to find whatever path leads to the other Lord of Cinder in the opening movie, who's a big giant, who lives in a castle or some crap. So yeah, that's where I'm kind of saying to myself, I don't know what this is. Also, the sun princess's ring is a gradually restores HP. It doesn't seem to be doing that. Now, it might be something like I have to be outside for it to work because it's the sun princess. Or maybe when it says restoring HP, it's like super gradual. And it's just so subtle that I'm having a problem even telling while I'm running around in this area. I think I'm leaning more towards the latter. Although, it'd be kind of cool if it was something where like you had to be outside too. And actually programmed. Indoor and outdoor, like, recognizable items. Anyway, that aside, I'm thinking maybe now that I have this ring, like, I might be able to go do or activate something I didn't before. I'm gonna backtrack a little towards Anne Orlando. Like I told you guys, I didn't want any sort of spoilers, but at this point I do want to get some idea of where to go next. I'd really like to do that without any kind of cheating. So, I don't know. I mentioned to my friend Shannon that I was at this point looking at it and told her about the Ziegmar. And I was like, yeah, I didn't go in the elevator up. And she's like, oh, well, all you gotta do is stand on it again. I was like, I figured something like that was the case. That's why I was heading back there anyway, like I said before I left. But I thought maybe going up there would actually lead to a new area, like would lead to something like another barrier that I could only go through after finding that item from the Deacons of the Deep, like that doll. You know, I don't know, I wasn't sure, but so far, no luck. So what I need to do is I need to fight one of these knights alone. Well, I don't actually have to kill these, but I'm trying to think of what killing Aldrich right there might do, and if whatever the next part of the path is contingent upon him being dead or not. I thought maybe the other characters would be Firenstein would potentially say something about it, but none of them really comment on the fact that I killed the second Lord of Cinder. Apparently they all commented on after killing one and became the Board Slayer or whatever, but now it's kind of like, yeah, that's cool, man. Whatever, you do you. So, who's familiar? Bonfire head. Of course, that one. So look down here. I mean, this thing can twist up and down. Obviously, Anne Orlando in the first game had a lot more you could do. You could go back the other way towards the Sen's Fortress, or you could go into the area, the painting gallery, which took you to the painted world of Ariamis. I'm just really baffled, guys. Like, this has happened to me a couple times in previous Dark Souls. Like I mentioned to you in the first one, I think in one of my previous streams, that there was that point where I just didn't notice that there was like the staircase because there were some blades of grass that were kind of covering it, and there were no other demarcations in the very first Firelink. Now with this one, same thing's happening, and the world's so big, and I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else that like I got stuck or I missed. Something simple as that, or if there's more to it. Like if I should be looking for some kind of other connection. My guess would be that, like, the way the game's set up is you're supposed to go fight the Watchers as the First Lord. And then after that, it opens up some other options. And clearly, the natural path took me here, to Aldrich of the Deep. I'm just really kind of thinking what the next path could be. I'm sure it could be something simple and embarrassing, like I missed a little turnoff, or it could be something more convoluted, like I just forgot what was clearly something that earlier when I went through it, it was like, oh, I need to come back here later, or yeah, I don't have a thing to do this, but right now I just can't think of where that would be. Oh, there's another item down here where Henri's straight sword. Okay. So that guy was my betrothed. So I guess he really is dead. Huh. I mean, it certainly looked like I killed him by shoving the big thing into his head. But Henri's straight sword. D strength. E agility. So precise or precious Henri, another unkindled, the duelist type of blade found in the ruined land of Astora. Only is once a sword of an earnestly noble figure, and its attacks are boosted by that elusive essential property unique to humans, luck. Stance. While on the stance, normal attacks to break a foe's guard. Okay, yeah. So it looks like there's a few different skills, so to speak, and stance is one of them. So that weapon appears to get damage or boost based upon the luck stat, which clearly I'm not leveling, so that's not going to be the right one for me. So backtrack this way a little and see if I miss something here on the roof. I'm pretty sure I explored this area pretty well when all the Silver Knights were dead, because I didn't want to have to come back here again. I can't tell if my HP is refilling from this ring or not. I mean, I wouldn't think the ring would lie, but there could be some other aspect I'm forgetting. Boys hit hard. Okay. So go back down here. I know that this earlier opened up that shortcut to that other area. I could jump there, but I've already been over there. I mean, there are all these dead giants down here. And as far as I know, I haven't... Sorry, I just heard something shooting at me. I don't think I've been over there on that mountain. And so, you know, that might just be aesthetic. But usually a lot of the places that are aesthetic in Dark Souls are actually locations you can get to. So I'm wondering if maybe that's where the home of this giant is. I mean, I know the giants came from across the sea in Dark Souls 1 story. I'm kind of reaching here, obviously, because I'm just racking my brain trying to figure out the answer to this. I'll be kind of frustrated if it's something like, because I came up here, now I triggered a new area. Or like a cutscene with somebody who will take me to a new area. Huh. So, what's interesting is that covenant that I found next to the giant weasel creatures, I believe that guy was named Archbishop or Archdeacon Aldrich himself. So was that guy related? Was that guy what Aldrich looked like before he became the Devourer of Sins? I mean, I wouldn't assume it's the same person, but... No, there's a third one of you? Or a fourth one? Oops. What's that one? Huh. I guess there's always a chance I missed some kind of offshoot path in that earlier city. What's interesting about these giants is they actually respawn. I was going to see if they, if the people shooting fireballs at them, if they actually aggro them, like if they can fight each other. Maybe if activating them both will fight each other. I guess they just kind of sit there, huh? Well, there comes a certain point playing this game. Oh look, it does look like my health eventually regenerated. I wasn't really paying attention to it. I don't think I was at full. So it does, but it's just really, really slow. So waking those giants up didn't seem to make any kind of a difference. I mean, I've already killed them before, so I'm assuming that, you know, it's not something to do with them specifically. I don't know, guys. Oh, I think this is where, this is above, yeah, this is above Pontiff Sullivan. Which, well, will live on fondly in my memory as the hardest boss. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this button right here is the one that lowered back down there. The weird thing about this shortcut, if you will, is that like it seems to only go one way. Like it goes down, and if you leave it down, you can come back up. But if you step on it again and you make it come back up, unlike most of these types of things where you can find a switch to step on to reactivate them, or in the older games if you just got in the proximity of certain things like this that didn't have a switch, it would come back. This one doesn't seem to. So keep taking a look around this little church area. I don't remember if I went over this way before. I mean, I probably did, because I'm usually pretty thorough, but obviously you can miss things like I did with that, hopping on the elevator to go back up towards that giant who's now dead. Oh, I forgot to check what the hawk ring does. It's because I believe in the old game it just increased something like with bows or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember if it was one worth wearing. There it is. Extends the range of bows. Yeah, so same idea. And yeah, so clearly for me that doesn't. It's not a must-have. It's not on my must-have list for things to equip. Is there an area up over there that I can get to? And more specifically, if I see something over there, are there items? Okay, it looks like there is a little area, a little walkway over there. Now, like I said before, that doesn't always mean for sure that you can get there, but it usually does. Oftentimes, if you can get to a place, there'll be an item you can see that's kind of your hint. That's like, yeah, bro, you can get over here. Let's go step on this little button and head down. This looks like somebody put a note in front of this door. Probably a really funny note that'll try to trick you into opening it. Also, yeah, that door wouldn't lead to anywhere special based upon where it's facing. We've already been out in that area. Maybe not specifically behind where the door is, but I have a pretty good idea of where that would connect to if we were able to get through it. So, this place out here, very kind of regal, very, this view feels so glorious. It feels so something special. And it looks out over there in a way that really accentuates the piece of scenery. So my thought would be, is that relevant? Well, that certainly doesn't look right. I'm at a loss. I'm completely at a loss. This doesn't make for the best streaming. At some point I might just end up going back offline to maybe do this on my own time, do it off stream. And then I can always come back when I think I found the path. Today is my nerd day, as some of you who watch our stream regularly know, and that means I'm going out to go play cards with some buddies. The cards, I mean Warhammer Conquest. Usually we play a lot of that. Played some other ones as well, but Warhammer Conquest is a big one. Game of Thrones is the other one we all kind of collected, but our local game shop forgot to place the order for Visions of a Finger. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke or if that's supposed to be something useful for me. But anyway, yeah, the Game of Thrones, because they forgot to order the deluxe set called Wolves of the North, which, you know, focuses, much to no one's surprise, on the Stark House with just a few. Well, I think it's like 1, maybe 2 cards for each of the other 7 factions. I think people's interests will kind of be a little lower until we get that. Me, being not a fan of Stark at all, as you guys know, it's not that big a deal for me. But we did get a new Warhammer Conquest pack, and man, the new Warlord in that game is phenomenal. Wait, I don't remember this area. I don't remember going over here. Did I? Be wary of dragons. Hold on. Did I come this way? Oh yeah. I thought I did come this way, and this was where, and then I ran around and opened up the shortcut that was close to the bonfire. I remember this area. Yeah, 'cause there was like 78 of these guys in here. Be wary of dragon. Did I go down here? Was there just an item down here? Why did I go down here? There was an item the first time I came down. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this place. I could drop down. So, this is Beware of Dragon. It might have been something like a Dragon Slayer Signet Ring or something. I can't remember exactly what item was there. What I can remember is that I can't find where the hell I'm supposed to go. It's starting to bother me, boys and girls. Mostly because I know it's going to be something silly. And as I've said, this has happened to me before in Souls games. Probably about once per game, because there's so many paths. It's not as linear a game as some others. And so, heck, it's very non-linear. And so sometimes you'll go down to a path to the end of completion, and you'll have traveled so long and so far to get there that you'll just have forgotten a very specific area where, oh right, I could have gone there. And what I meant to do, I remember mentioning this on stream at one point, was making a list of places I needed to check out later, and I didn't end up doing that. And that potentially has complicated things for me. Okay, so that's a shortcut back to the church area. Before I do that, I'm going to check out what else is down here again. There's a puppy. Very bad puppy. There's a bunch of these invisible eyed things. Bad puppy. Bad. Forgive me, I'm really congested today, guys. Like, my allergies are really bad. Sometimes not being able to lock on, it's kind of like, I know you're going to come at me later. I want to be able to hit you, but without being able to lock on, your sword doesn't always aim at the right part of the screen. Okay. I'll keep moving forward until I hit a bonfire. I mean, I know this is all area I've been through. If some of my streamers have been watching me play were here, I wouldn't mind asking them what they thought, because, you know, they haven't gone to look at things. Wait a minute. I don't think I ever got up behind that knight up there. And I know that they've gotten me to make him do it. Okay, so this is kind of different. This leads me to thinking that at least I missed something over here. The thing about this room that's really causing me pause is that in the previous game you're able to jump inside a painting. In this game right here, all of a sudden there's this picture of the princess, and I just found her ring. So part of me wonders if that has anything to do with anything. I'm very confident I can get up there now because I just saw an item behind him. If you look right up behind him, right... Hold on, I'm see if I can get the angle. I'm pretty sure, unless I was imagining it, I'm pretty sure that there's a... I thought I saw a white glow. I think there is an item behind him. That might just be a shine on the wall. This right here is actually a small version of that painting, the Painted World of Ariamis. The one that was a whole different area if you went inside it. And again, you had to have a special doll to get in there, now that I think about it. There's got to be a way to get to this homeboy shooting arrows at me. So this can be a sign that there's like a hidden wall around. It might also involve me going the other way and then kind of backtracking a little bit. But I do feel pretty confident that that dude up there can be accessed. I'm not exactly sure what that super does for you. Clearly, we found a few of them. There were a couple out in that swamp where you snuffed out the 3 flames to open the door that headed to First Lord of Cinder. So here's what I'm going to check. It's clear right now that this guy will shoot arrows. And very clearly, you can get above. There's like an area up there. Which leads me to believe... Let me go check out here. So it'd be up there. And kind of back. So it's this building off to my left here. I'm getting further and further from it. I mean, all this could still connect to it, but it would be quite the long run back to get over there. And at this point, it kind of makes me feel like we've gone a little too far. I mean, this building in some ways connects if you went like that way, but I don't feel like they would make the path to that dude involve coming this far back. I might need to go in the other direction. And there is a small chance there isn't a way to get to him, but usually, like, every enemy you can get to without ranged attacks, because they assume that there is not, that not everybody has some way of attacking at a range, whether it's a spell or arrow. From my previous experience with these games, there's not like a, they don't make that assumption, or they don't set it up that way. So I mean, I would just put it right there along that back wall if I were them. Break it open and I can get up there, but with how convoluted it is to find where it is to get to this dude, I don't think that this is the path that's going to take me further into the game. So being summoned to another world's a nice break, especially if it ends up being a fun summoning to another world instead of just a I spawn and then get kicked out one. Whoa, that was crazy. Magic. So I see those little red things floating that way, and my thought would be, my thought is the little red things are showing me where my ally is. Can't tell if it's down or through that door, but it looked like they were heading out this way. So I'm going to see if I follow them, if that is what that is, if that is what that's showing me. There's already 3 people in this world, 3 good guys in this world. So this is dead. Ah, there we go. And there's the dark spirit too. And the host of embers. I don't know why he's not walking up there, why he's being a little baby about it. If I was the host, I wouldn't rely on my blue spirits to be the only ones to help. Oh my god, the latency is making this a lot harder than it should be. There. No. There. Hey, at least I actually got a Dark Concord Kept that time for the first time. Not for the first time, but the first time in a long time, because it seems like a lot of times if I get summoned into the world and I don't come to be part of the kill, I don't get the Concord Kept, which is fair, but a lot of times it's not my fault, like, that I can't even get over there to help. Anyway. Let me check this out. Okay, this is the painting room. I have to get my bearing after I get teleported to another room. Let's head this way. You know, I guess I didn't... There is always a chance that
something out here. Actually, yeah, wait a minute. Something's just coming to mind for me. There was a lot of, like, space out there beneath that waterway. Go check that out. Like this big lake outside here, where these gross Samara monsters first appeared. Lock on, please. The game's very picky about lock-ons. You have to have somebody's body, Oh, looks like there's an item over there I missed. Which is funny, because that guy's note right there just said, no treasure ahead. Oh. Great sashes. That's the guy who I sent out to go pillage Anne Orlando for me, that thief. I guess he didn't make it back. I guess he died. So right there, that guy's thing that says no treasure ahead is actually incorrect. It is... I'm gonna have to go and disparage this message, because it looks like there is no treasure ahead based upon when you normally come in there. But if you send him here like I did and he dies, there's his ashes. So at the very least, there's a little bit of progression. I can take those back to the woman, the cellar woman, and she can do something with them. Okay. It's interesting. He gets himself killed. Did I go over here? I don't remember going through this door. Wait a minute. Did I just find it, guys? No, this is a bonfire I've clearly lit before. Oh, I recognize this. The distant manor. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I come over here and say I'm not going to go down here right now? I'll come back later? Am I remembering this wrong? Hold on. Yeah, I think this is it. This is new stuff. This is someplace I don't think I went before because I said I want to go explore the upper part first. Oh, it's got sucker-fooled, as they say in the army. I think that's another army phrase, right? It's like, I think there are 3 main army phrases. I think there was hoorah, sucker-fool. I'm trying to remember the third one. I feel like it had something to do with Concord grapes, but again, I never actually served, so maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Alright. Okay, guys, I'm a little excited. I don't think I've been down here. And I don't want to get too excited because it could just lead to a dead end where, like, you know, there's a porcupine monster guarding the corpse of an old woman who I'm supposed to recognize as my mother if I read the right 15 item descriptions in a row. As this game is often apt to do. Oh, no, not that. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yes. Okay, this guy dead. Also 43,000 souls, so I gotta be careful. If I head out and I find that it does look like it's the right direction. It's real dark. Hold on, I need to get my torch out. It would be ill-advised to walk back there without some kind of vision, in case I fell into a hole, or said porcupine monster from previous discussion, or just an old ghost woman with a big-ass sword. Stop! What is hitting me now? What just hit me? Okay. It could also just be a tiny little dead end with a lie about an illusory wall. Dude, that guy's so funny. That guy right there is the next Jerry Seinfeld. It also seems petty to go like downvote things like that, because then I'm just being like a salty loser. Interesting. So that's just, it's a dark corner. That's all there was to it. Okay, you know what? I feel like this is heading potentially in the direction towards... It's definitely heading towards something new. Let's say that first. And then, before I get my hopes up too much, this, in my heart, I feel like this is the direction that leads to the, those ruins I saw in the distance on the other mountain, because I kind of just went across like a chasm. Or, if you don't know how to pronounce it right, you can say chasm, but then you should get beat up a little. It's kind of like people who say the word supposedly instead of supposedly when there's a B in it. Like, that's what they think, or I guess their brain thinks. But yeah, supposedly is a word with a D. Supposedly is not. Here it is. This is new. Okay. And it's a new zone. I feel good. I feel like, without any kind of cheating, and believe me, I was tempted to tell, yes, I found peace. This is what peace feels like. Oh, gross. My face is really gross looking. Holy cow. This happens when you become the Lord of Hollows. Anyway, I feel really good that I didn't cheat to do that. I feel bad about killing my spouse, except for that was how we became married, so I don't know the subtle ins and outs and intricacies involved in the love lives of undead.
Then touch take nourishment.
But apparently stabbing a giant head into them as they lay peacefully and let you do it is the correct way to do that. You know what? Let's celebrate by getting 2 points in dexterity. Let's really splurge. All right. So let's go take the ashes to this chick. See if she has anything to say about Grey Rat dying.
Wow, how
Keep on below ash.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou hast given, and awfully warm at that.
Awfully warm at that, meaning he died
Almost as
recently.
if it had lived mere moments ago.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, forgive an old woman's
Ah,
idle
jeez.
habit.
Trying to make me feel bad, lady?
I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
Is she implying that I could have saved him? Is she implying that I killed him?
Ashen
Is she
one,
just a bee?
if my wares are not is
Let's
it not?
see. Let's see what new items are there. So I have access to an absolute shit ton of embers these days. Which, that could be good, I guess. Those are the types of things that are really good idea to buy before New Game Plus. I'm not exactly burning through my embers. I've actually used more embers this game than I use, like, humanity in my entire first play of Dark Souls. Because I'm scared to use it, guys. I'm scared. Okay. Twinkling Titanite. Okay. So he found, in theory, he found 3 Twinkling Titanite, and he found Titan Scales. Okay, so Twinkling Titanite looks like it's what you use. It looks like maybe now there's multiple tiers involved in special weapons. Before, if I remember right, it was just Twinkling Titanite. Now it looks like maybe it turns into Titan Scale. Or, oh no, never mind. It sounds like this is its own crafting material that's specifically used only to make 2 power weapons that have been transposed. Still no keys. Who cares about all that? A bunch of items. Potentially some cool stuff, but really, I already have the weapons I want for now until I find a weapon I can make from a transposed boss soul. As far as gear goes, clandestine coat. There's a bunch of arrows in here now. I feel bad that giant died before I met him.
Ashen one.
I wish I'd gotten to know him. I bet he was a fine gentleman, because the 2 different times he was chucking arrows, he saved me. It makes sense if you see where he was situated that he could chuck arrows both at the side of the map that was towards the beginning, as well as the graveyard with all the respawning ghouls, where he was doing it for part of it too. But it never looked like he was aiming for me. I can't remember if I was even actually hit by him, but if I was, it seemed like it was accidental. Let's see if I can go see something down here. And the way these Souls games works, the character's emotional and mental state really plays a big role in what they're doing. So maybe because I did give Grey Rat Loretta's bones early on, and it was like his love or his mom or whatever, maybe he felt sad about it, so he went and searched more recklessly.
Now invade and come.
And so the fact that he went to go and do that in a reckless fashion might have led to him dying right there. Whereas there's a chance that maybe he wouldn't have died. I mean, I don't know. The stories are so different, so varied. Anyway, I'm just at peace with finding a new area. That is so good. It's so good, and I hope that I don't get burned and just end up having this be a different thing. But as you can tell right there, I did find that bonfire before, and I knew that there was that path there, because once I got back there, I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't go down here. But this is what I'm talking about. I would highly, highly advise making notes of certain areas that you either decide to not explore at the moment that you're going to come back to, or just side paths, because there are so many. So that guy's definitely alive. Otherwise he wouldn't walk my body. And I don't want him to come at me later. I don't want him to ambush me after some triggered event. Anyway, like I was saying, make notes of areas that you didn't go down. Oh my god! What the hell was that? That just scared the hell out of me. Guys. I was completely at peace. I was completely calm. Why the hell did something just scream at me like that? Wait, that looked like he was sitting up before, and now he's sitting down. Did taking his coin just kill him? Oh my god. Did I just start playing Resident Evil? What the hell was that screech? That one's locked, so if I find something like a cell key later, just have to remember it's near the first bonfire of the area, the Irithyll Dungeon bonfire. I feel really good, guys. I really didn't want to have to go like look anything up or ask for hints. The one thing that I am okay asking for hints for is later if I'm streaming and Daff happens to be around. Since she's so invested in the idea of me helping out Ziegmar, the guy, the Onion Knight whose clothes are missing, and it sounds like it'd be almost impossible to find where that guy Patches is hidden. So she said to me that her subtle hint was it's not a waste of time. Oh, that's really funny. That was cool. The not so subtle hints. Anyway, that he's somewhere in the cathedral, hiding in the ceiling or something like that, and he's a coward. Oh, interesting. This looks like one of the things I killed up there, but it's dead down here. So yeah. I don't remember what I was in the middle of saying before that happened, but the enemy down there. Thrust out the wheel and give it a good spin, shredding enemies on the outer lines of the rings. Oh, that's a really cool... Oh, that's a cool shield. I'll have to find that. I probably won't use it because I'm super into the idea of full physical reduction shields. At least I know the only direction this guy could go. Oh my god, he almost died right there. He's getting his ass kicked. I gotta try to get to him to help him. He's dead. Crap. See, that was one of those things where I didn't even stand a chance. He didn't even, like... I booked it as fast as I could. There was no way I could have even gotten to him in time. So I think I've only had a real player invade my world once, maybe twice. One time, I know somebody started invading, but because I entered a boss fight, they got kicked out. Another time, I fought somebody who looked like they were like, oh, that's funny. One more hit. Okay. Great magic shield. So implying that perhaps that guy right there was a mage at some point before he transformed into a gross leech monster. Get back up there to figure out what items I missed because that little butt pushed me off the ledge when I picked up that terrible fading soul item. Oh, alright, you little jerk. Yeah.
Dude, these leech things are real annoying. The leeches. Old sorcerer. So, okay, another mage set of gear. It almost looks like the theme here is that mages were imprisoned here. But why? What were they doing? I need to kill these undead as soon as I find them. I can't pass them by because then they'll transform into leech undead. Oh, it looks like those cages of feet that came around you like that. You guys pulled a fast one on me. This game wants nothing more than having a glowing item sitting in front of you, and then as you run up to pick it, just have some fun little surprise. Alright, there's a second locked cell. So now there's 2 locked cells if I find a key, and granted they might each need their own key, but yeah, I thought that might be the case. These are slow, so I'm going to charge it back on. I don't even know if I should. I don't really charge back on. Oh yeah, the charge seconds doesn't make as much more damage. Whoa. Why is this woman just creepily watching? Oh my god. My health. Oh, she's just shortening my maximum health bar. What the hell? Did you guys see my health bar? Whatever she's doing. Look at my health bar, guys. Okay, I was wondering why she was just staring at me like it didn't matter. And it was because she was killing me softly with her song, dude. She was, the Fugees-ing me. Alright. I don't need this load of crap. What a cool ability, man. I don't remember seeing something like that in the game before. She just sits there and keeps you distracted while she literally drains your life force away. But, like, maximum health-wise, you know? That's cool as hell. And I'm assuming it'll come back here soon. I really need to keep my eye on this princess ring. Like, right now I'm not going to drink. And I'm not going to drink specifically because I want to see if this princess ring does anything notable. Alright, so back up top here. This should be over this way where I got shoved. Also, now it's kind of hard to see how much the princess ring did. Princess ring, the aristocrat's ring. What a cool enemy. Well, now I have to drink, otherwise I'm gonna die. Yeah. Alright. Alright, now I'm kind of keeping an eye on my health up there. I don't know where the wood shoved me off the edge was specifically, but I feel like just a little further. Oh, there. I think it was this guy. Maybe? Prisoner head and short enemy. Yeah, because that was a warning. So I think that, yeah, I picked up this item right here, and then that guy came out and shoved me. So, I reconnected the pads. Feels good. We can go that way, but before I do, I'm going to go get me some whatever this is. What the hell is that? Oh, it's the guy I took the item from. He really did die, scream and die. Interesting. Like, I don't remember anything like that happening before. So there's something down there. But I don't know if I really want to go down there right now. Nah, screw it. Have I already been over here? Yeah, okay. This is where the first demon witch drained my life bar down to the tiniest sliver. These things are bees. Oh, hey, Eric. What's up, man? I figured out where to go. That was my accidental emote I just did there. I'm still not sure exactly what causes that. Like sometimes if you like shake the controller, or if you're touching a certain button and you shake the controller, maybe that's what it is. Okay, if I'm holding down X and I shake the controller, I'll do a gesture. Yeah. You know what, Eric? You missed me talking about it a little earlier, but what I'm advising people to do is if you find an area in the game you decide to not go to, take note of it, because where this is do you remember that waterway with all those spiders who look like the Japanese horror ghost Samara? There was like a path at the end of that led to a bonfire. And I remember walking up there and turning on the bonfire and looking down into this corridor and being like, I'm going to come back here later. And then I totally forgot that I even said that. So it wasn't a matter of me not finding it because I just hadn't discovered the spot, or me just not remembering where it's all to go. So I believe this is where I'm supposed to go. It is a whole new dungeon, and it's called the Irithyll Dungeon. And in addition to that, it's like the next tab on my bonfire menu, if you look at like the bonfire. So yeah, I was gonna see if you or Daft ended up remembering me saying that about anything, because pale pine resin. I don't know what pale pine resin does. There's the lizard. Oh my god. I didn't even see that there. Look at that gross thing. Holy crap. See, if I open this door, I guarantee that thing's gonna lounge at me. Or lunge at me. Right, is it good or bad? Okay, like I can't lock onto it, which means it hasn't aggroed me yet. But it's clearly not talking to me. I'm almost certain that's bad. And I'm almost certain that as soon as I try to open that door right there, it's gonna go and try to swallow my soul. So hold on. Let me check one more thing, and then I'm going to come back there. So yeah, the only way, that's what the other side of this door will be connected to. Okay. Well, I'm going to do something stupid. I'm not going to attack it just in case it's somehow a good guy. I don't think it will be, and I definitely think it's going to do something to me as soon as I open this door. Huh. See, everything in me tells me not to attack an enemy I can't lock onto, in some off chance that perhaps it'll be a good guy or something later. And if you kill something like that, then it stays dead forever. Now, if I see another one of these starts aggroing me, then I'll know to come back and try to kill this one, just in case he's holding some kind of special item or something like that. Because an enemy like that sits there and doesn't do anything, and then you have a chance of running right by, could very well be holding that item. Alright, there's that. There are those two chicks. So before I head down there into Heaven Town, just checking up here. I really like that enemy a lot. Like that one's my favorite new enemy I've seen in a while. Jailbreaker's Key. Okay, so there were those two locked cells from before. Let me see how this is worded. Jailbreaker's Key. Key to the barred window. To the barred window of Irithyll Dungeon. It's very specific. The barred window. Let me take a look back and see if I can open up one of these cells back here. I can't remember exactly where the two cells were. How you doing today, man? What's going on with you? Yeah, it's way easier. Wait, this is a barred window. Okay. Well. Huh. Interesting. Right on. Oh yeah? How hot are we talking? Sounds like the spells. Great, Lubu Sorcerer's good. So cast ring. So it looks like I'm bypassing a bunch of stuff by coming out here this way right now. Unpleasant surprise. That's not too fun. Yeah, it's always funny when the weather does that. Homeward bone. Well, you can see all the way down there. That's somewhere to go. All right. So, my guess. Oh, geez. This guy's gonna lure me. Yeah, I knew he was gonna lure me into some danger. Oh, come on, that's it. Oh, God. Okay. Tight night scale. What? Oh, here it is. There's one of those chameleon things. So, I'll definitely go back and kill the other one now. Now that I've seen that they are indeed aggressive. They're easy to kill, but they're real gross looking. Oh, there's other bodies in here with it. Oh, that's even one of those leech transformed zombies. So this is one of those. One shot that one. Oh, I think this is. I think I was above them before. And I think this might be a door that. Oh, never mind. This is clearly a locked cell. It does not open from this side. So there's got to be another way to get in there. Okay, you can kind of see behind it. So that leads me to believe that perhaps. Oh, is there a way? Is there an area down there? So yeah, there is. So that's something that perhaps we can find later when I go down around that corridor. Yeah, come over here. Come over here. I want to fight you without your friend around. Oh my god, it's still doing it. That ability is vicious. What, are you kidding me? Hopefully I'll regenerate a little bit. Love you, honey. Have a good day. Simple gem. The second one of those I've found, and I'm not sure what they do. Oh, I'm out of flasks. That's bad news. All right. The important thing though here is that I've reconnected this path. So that down there is where no, it wasn't there that the barred window was. It was across the little bridge over here, I think. Yeah, those chicks are really, really scary and cool. Okay, so that's the barred window. I'm not going to go out there again yet, because I already know where that leads. What I want to see, I don't think that this key is going to go open those cells because the key is very specifically labeled as the barred window. But I'll take a gander. I also feel like that one chameleon creature that didn't attack me earlier very, very well could be have a special item, because it is possible to run right by him without seeing it. Okay, so there's the starting bonfire. What I'm going to go do is I'm going to go kill that chameleon creature, and then I might go to that bonfire. I mean, I'd rather not go to that bonfire. I'd rather go to another one and not have to re-clear all this crap. But, yeah, at the moment, I'm out of health. Well, and you can't. What they do is they have something called a prism stone, and a prism stone you can drop on the floor that kind of does that. And so, okay, so there's one cell. Yeah, it's locked. I'm gonna need to come back here once I find that other key. So those prism stones are the equivalent. But they're also only so useful because it means you do have to run all the way back to the area. Any other thing that I missed? I guess the other thing I put on the list is, go find and kill patches. I think there's a small chance that over here there is a bonfire. So I'm gonna look real quick. And oh, I'm sorry. The one thing I do want to do is I want to go kill that chameleon.
real fast. Well, and that's certainly a possibility, but I feel like the idea of it stopping. I mean, part of the reason that people, myself in particular, play this game is because of the exploration element, and so this game rewards that exploration element by remembering these things and going back. So, and if you ever do get frustrated, you can always like glance online and be like, "Where's the next path I should go?" And yeah. So hopefully something like that wouldn't stop you. That one right there. Huh. So why was that one sitting there like that, and why was he non-aggressive? See, that's another one of those things where you think that maybe there's like a story reason they're trying to imply. Like, that guy was sitting there because he had just transformed and he didn't know he was a chameleon or blah blah. I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to get out of that guy. I just know that I feel a little guilty, and because there is a chance that he could have somehow been a good guy, but he didn't even try to fight back. Weird. All right. No hug. The hug's a really bad one. Alright, so I do appear to be getting health back very slowly from this ring. What do you got for me there, Mimic? An Estus shard, yes please. That'll put me at 11 Estus flasks. I think in the last game it capped out at 12? I could be wrong. Wait, this guy. Huh. Interesting. So somebody was able to get there and die. Whoa. That's weird that they weren't even in here and then all of a sudden they came around the corner as a crew. Oh my god, I got hit by a ranged attack back there. Finish that room. Getting back here is quick with the barred window shortcut. I have to stop at some point here and get some breakfast, I think. Yeah, I didn't end up playing last night because I went over to a new friend of mine's house and got to play Kingdom Death with him and a couple other buddies for the first time. Holy crap, that game is amazing. I ended up looking up online to see how easy it would be to get my hands on it, and it is not. It is not easy, and it is. That is the first Kickstarter I've ever truly regretted missing, because the game's MSRP, like it retails right now at $400, but if you'd Kickstarted it, it would have only been like $120 and gotten some bonus things, and it is like I'm not always the most into co-op games, right? But this game handled survival horror plus Monster Hunter co-op real well. It's super cool. Alright, I feel good about how much of this area I've explored. So I'm going to move back on to where I died, which is right over here. That's right, I did equip Iron Flesh. I haven't even used it yet. In fact, I'm not even wielding my Sorcerer's Staff at the moment, because it was putting me just over the weight limit. Yeah. Cthulhu Wars, I'm super glad that I got it on Kickstarter, because Cthulhu Wars is probably my favorite kind of like free-for-all giant board game, because unless you're playing with the one chick I played with that one time, it's actually a really fast game. And usually those types of games, Risk-esque or whatever you want to call them, take forever. But this, it can have that feel and be done in usually in a couple hours, as long as just everyone's playing at even a semi-reasonable pace. So it was interesting to me that over here, no, they're not even in here until I get in here. It's almost like they hear me and then they come around the corner to stop me. Oh, there's a bunch of them coming down the corridor. Why did it lock onto that guy? It did the thing again. Yeah, it is. It's not cheap. It's very expensive. The models are amazing looking. Just really, really cool. Did I kill the ranged attacker guy? No place I can drop down there. There's a ladder here. Yeah, I thought there was more. These things all come with a variety of weapons. Soul of a weary warrior. So there's only one way to go down that doesn't involve me falling. Which means that one of the ways I fall could lead to an item behind like a barred door. I'm gonna go with this way. Well, that's unfortunate. It means I'm gonna have to kill that guy to get past him. There's a crystal lizard running off and making fun of me because I didn't find him. So yeah. Before I aggro this big ass zombie lord, what does it say is in the package? The thing about Kingdom Death is there's a lot of additional miniatures, and honestly the place that you would end up burning the most money in that game, from what I can tell, would be if you bought the resin versions of models. Because the resin versions of models don't add anything extra to gameplay. As they listed on the website, they're just they are just for experienced modelers. So getting the plastic versions is just fine, and they look great. They look almost the same. I guess the resin ones have like more heft or something. But oh, interesting. So I have to kill the giant if I want to get that way. This giant, I think I'd much rather attack him at his feet, because he looks like the ones who were in that cathedral earlier, and they're really easy to fight on the ground level. Be wary of monster. What monster am I being wary of? Yeah, so I don't know what is in that 1250 package. Damn, there's a lot of little directions to go here too. Try jumping off. Yeah, I will. Since I don't have a spook equipped, I'm going to take falling. Sealed base game. And sealed survivor pledge box. Not included. T-shirt, holiday plastic, twilight night. Art of death. And that's 1250 without those things? Damn. Alright, let's just fall down here and... Oh, kill all these rats before I aggro the giant. These things are staggering. I just got ultra comboed. I couldn't actually even have a moment to attack. So yeah, there's a few ways to go in this little chamber. But with a giant showing up in here, I feel like I'm on the right path, heading towards the final Lord of Cinder. I'm so congested. Yeah. Assuming, I mean, like, is anyone even going to pay, that much? Is that just like the seller trying to be all cool? Because right now, you can buy it from their website for $400, I believe. I believe you can just buy, like, the core box. So, I don't see why anybody would pay that much unless they're coming with, like, some ultra rare special crap. Yeah, seriously. That's quite the zealous aspiration. I'm not even going to fight these guys because I don't need to. There's no reason to spend my life bar and spend my my time doing that. Oh, that leads to the ladder that goes back up. Okay. So, I have a 18,000 soul bloodstain down there with all those rats. What I would really like to do here, what the smart play is, would be to try to pick some of them off with my dart spell. Where's my staff? There. Oh, right. I have to go fall down the other area to be able to get in that one. To be able to go over there. Crap. Yeah, people do that kind of thing. Like, I saw people selling, you know, stuff for Cthulhu Wars for, like, ridiculous amounts like that, too. Hey, guys, no, nothing. Don't worry about me. We're fine. Oh, my God. No one came down behind me, did they? Okay. Huh, you can drop down on either side here. Okay, what I should do is I should funnel the rats out this little door. Just one at a time. But if I do that, I might miss my bloodstain. So I'm going to do something kind of dumb. I'm going to come this way to get my bloodstain. I'm going to dash this way so that I don't get cornered by 96 rats. Come on, lock gun system. Okay. There's still a bunch more in there. Large titan ship. Come on, there you go. Oh, I can actually attack with this sword with my shield up? Oh, I didn't even realize that this whole game. I figured this was the type of sword. So this sword is even better than I thought. Profane Flame. It's a badass pyromancy. Be careful to not jab the giant's foot too early. Starting a fight with him right now. Well, there's a million rats. Oh. Guess he heard me. Oh my god, I'm stuck on the wall. Oh no! I'm stuck on his toenail. Okay, just go step on the rats. Oh crap, I did not even see that animation start. So I think there's a chance the rats might just keep spawning. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. I'm having trouble seeing those dust clouds. Okay. Come on. The rats are coming back right now, which is good because getting cotton hits done in the giant sword like this wave attack would be really awful. Giant sword jokes. Dung pie, titanite chunk. Titanite chunk is nice. That's awesome. I don't know if I found a second one of those yet. But I only need 2 to level up my S stock to level 7, 8. Alright, so we have an elevator here. And the one that hit Kickstarter around the same time as Black Plague, really sweet minis. Like you're trying to remember the name of the specific game. Huh. Wait, have I been to this bonfire? Oh, yeah. Look, this is the bonfire right at the start of this area. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wait, how much health? I have 26,000 souls. Sure, I'll go back real fast. Oh man, I need to go take some out meds real fast. I'm like super congested and having a hard time breathing, much less talking.
Welcome home, must be. Very well, then take no.
Let's get this to 40. Let's get our damage up.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tis good, wasn't he?
I want to reinforce my Estus flask.
Pretty be careful. Like,
You know, I want to try this. I haven't seen... Wait. Oh, I can't cast it because I need a pyromancy's, channel, or what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word right now. My brain's crap. Yeah, I'm not sure which one you might be referring to. You'll have to let me know. Yeah, because it's a pyromancy instead of a sorcery, I can't use the staff on it. So let's turn this back into sorcery. I guess if I got one more point, I could use this spell. Magic Shield might be nice. Magic Weapon I don't think is very necessary, but Magic Shield will let me, if I fight a boss that uses magic, that will mean that I can have higher magic damage absorption on my shield, which would be very, very nice. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to get some allergy medicine real quick. 1 second. Let's see. I might end up having to go back along that path in the future, because I think there's a chance that certain items I might only be able to get if I drop down. Wait, where is this? Elevator not come back up? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Let me see here. 1 second. Alright. Let's see what we got. We're going to go for another 15 minutes or so. I want to get ready and get some stuff done around here before I take off for my nerd day. Hope to find at least one more bonfire before that happens. But maybe I will, maybe I won't. Open up that shortcut right there. Give me a bunch more options. Okay. Let's go up here. Should be able to ignore those rats. Can't imagine they'll follow me too far. Only two? Okay. There's a ladder there. Is this a trap chest? Symbol of avarice. Oh yeah, that's right. Excellent hours. That's the thing you can wear on your head to look like the mimic, and I think it like increases soul drop rate or something. It's always funny as hell looking. Apparently it just got listed that I'm going live on Dark Souls. Which, you know, is an unfortunate post since I'm not going to be streaming for that much longer. Like I said, man, gotta go play some Conquest today. Love that game. Okay, so I'm right across from where the giant was now. Lightning bolt. Oh, I think I'm up next to where the yeah, that big group of enemies is patrolling the hall. So before I go in there, I don't think I need to go in there right now, because unless there was something locked, I don't think there's a reason to go behind any of that. What I'm going to do though is come down here, because this is the place that the giant was that I couldn't get to. Now there's that crystal lizard the giant was blocking before. Titanite chunk. Nice. So yeah, I should be able to upgrade my S-Stock now. Wow, my voice, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Okay. So I know where I am here. Let's head this way. Solve a Crestfallen Knight. Yeah, so I guess that was it. There was not anything else special over here. Okay, that right there, that cave up there, that tunnel with the rats, that I need to go into. So let me go. Let me go up, get up to that cave, or that sewer pipe, whatever you want to call it. Oh boy. Oh, I'm doing the slow roll right now because I have my sorcery wand equipped. Damn it. Okay. God, I need to put like another point in endurance or something. I mean, vitality. Okay. Let me see here. So we got this pipe. There were rats right here. A lot of rats in here. Sure nothing's coming from behind me since these rats are sometimes come out of the walls. Okay. Don't see anything else back here. I hear a sound. It sounds kind of like the geckos make, the curse geckos. Ray of ambush. From what? Saw that dude shooting arrows. I hear a lot of like clicking noises. Run forward and run back. Rather circling around. From what? Be wary of stealth. Treasure ahead. What is going on? They tell me to be wary of an ambush. Damn it. Oh, I didn't know he could actually move and attack like that. It's gross. Alright. Dark clutch ring. Let's take a look what that does. I think it just increases either dark resist or dark damage, something like that. Increases dark attack but compromises damage absorption. Got nothing for me. That was a real one. Old cell key. Alright, well, we certainly know where 2 old cells are. So that will be that. Ah. So it is those cursed geckos. Thought I heard them. Get over here. Oh god, building up fast. No, 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 no. I think that's all of them. My curse is up high. I just need to wait just a second in case I get ambushed by another one. Getting cursed. Have not had it happen yet this game. I've been pretty proactive about making sure that that doesn't happen, but could eventually. Wait, did I miss this crack before? Or did that only happen because I went through that wall? Did I walk right by that crack? Oh my god. Surprise, the gentleman are here. Little baby gentleman. Little joke gentleman. Dung pies. Perfect. You know, I should probably use those at some point, but try left, then short. Okay. Was there anything else back that other way near the giant? I don't think so. Try left, then short. Alright, I'm going to see if this activates a shortcut like he says. I'm sure it will. Maybe this will, maybe one of those cells up near the beginning. What the hell? Those guys look like they're real people because I can't just roll through them. Dragon torso stone. Wait, so this is all part of the dragon cult? They're all facing that. There's that thing in the distance. Well, I'm not going to attack them because I don't have a reason to right now, but that is really interesting. So the dragon torso stone, you can make the full dragon set. Is this a player? I'm trying to get a look at it without... Was that like an NPC that was part of the dragon cult and then died and that stone was left on his body? Okay, I'm going to check under this elevator. That looks like certain death. Folklore, the affliction. Well, I can't click on that while I'm playing. Let me see. I'm going to try to pull it up on my phone here. 1 second.
Yeah, a lot of games do that. Folk? Oh, so you're saying it's actually on Kickstarter right now? So I can just go to the Kickstarter app? Let me make sure I'm safe before I click this link you sent me. Solvalar's name is Soldier. Okay, I remember this door. So this door right here leads back to that main area. So, all right. So we have that whole path to go down next to where that dragon thing is, but before that, I want to see if I can find the old cells. I'm gonna look this thing up you're talking about for a second. It's called Folklore the Affliction. I see it. Greenbrier Games. Face your fear, bring your faith. I'll take a look at that after I... Oh, God, I thought that was an enemy for a second. Alright. So there are two different locked cells. Now I try to remember where they both are. Because... Yeah, I certainly remember one. I remember them not being too far from each other. What was that sound? Could be this Gordon Gecko monsters. You're not clever, dude. You're not clever. This is... Wait, where does this lead again? Okay, oh, that leads back down to that other part of the dungeon. Okay. I think that the cells, the two locked cells, were up in this upper part of the dungeon. Just running so fast. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got caught in hit stun, and then between the brand and the burn over there, got messed up. But actually, what this does is, instead of me going and running down and taking that longer path around to it, since I'm looking for the cells anyway, I'm going to go this way. Oh boy. I'm telling you, man. The allergies today are real bad. 3 pledge levels, 95, 115, 300. I don't think I've ever... I'm not knowledgeable of what Greenbrier Games has made. Do you know what their other main games are? Oh, you butt. Absolute butt. And I don't have my thing equipped right now. My torch. Oh no! I was trying to come in here to get to my torch. Oh god. I need a little bit more vitality so that I don't have to deal with this, like, taking on and off my torch thing. I just saw that someone recommended it last fall. Yeah, the name of the company, it's kind of ringing a bell. Like I saw it on a box somewhere. But I cannot think for the life of me what it would have been. So what kind of game is it? I mean, I guess obviously I'll just look myself in a bit, but... Map instead of cardboard. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So it doesn't add extra content, it just adds quality. Like a horror thing though, but like, we talking like a co-op horror game? We talking single player? We talking 1v1? Co-op. Okay. So co-op versus like an AI deck? Possibly. I thought one of those cells was up here for some reason. Let me go double check to make sure I didn't run by one. Locked, locked, locked. Locked, locked, locked. Okay, that kind of a world, right? I got you. So, I can drop down there to that other room, but I'm going to do this right now first. God, this chick's ability is really, really damn nasty, man. Okay, so this right here is just one of these girls with all those gross cages around it. So before I go down there, I'm going to go across this bridge. You know, I should have used a prism stone here. Just dropped it in front of the doors. What's screaming at me? Is this bitch? I don't know what the dust coming out of her does, because it seems like it's just her turning on the lantern that starts draining my health. So the dust element is confusing me. Right. I'm gonna find where this old cell was again. What is making this horrible sound? It's just this thing? Okay, so this thing comes back. I guess I can't say I have any knowledge of that firsthand. What in this game right now is just losing its shit, like, in my vicinity? Just making all these gross-ass noises. I don't understand. Alright. I'm gonna go back towards where that other area I could go down was, because I feel like I remember it being down after that. Like Warhammer 40k. Heavy Steam looks sort of like Big War minigame. You're saying that's what the new game looks like, or just some of the other stuff they've made? Yeah, see, that Steam doesn't seem to do much anymore. Oh my god. Oh god, I thought she was dead. Oh my god, I thought she was dead. Jesus. Right, come here. No! Oh my god. I thought that plunging attack was enough to kill her, and because of that, I just died. That's right. I know I don't have to explore that upper area now. I didn't see that other locked door. So I'll just head down to this lower level. But yeah, that right there would have been a good option to use those prism stones. Just chuck them on the floor, be like, alright, come back to these locked areas later. And no, I don't even have to like look until I see that. God, man. Yeah, it's getting later than I want it to be. Yeah, that thing. Her lantern works so quickly. Yeah, you're real cool, lady. She's coming around the corner. I really don't want to get pincered by these things. Okay. There. Now you're officially dead. Now you just kill this army of cage legs. This is one of the cells. It's locked. Okay, so it's not that. So it's the same cell on both sides. Just it's locked. Huh. So I think there was just the one cell, and I thought there was two. Oh my god, where the hell did you even come from? I can't move. Oh, it's because I see what happened there. Because I was stuck on the it's locked thing. Oh god, torch. There. Look, wait till the content's beautifully done. Cloud campaign, just without a gem, character development. And that's pretty much what Kingdom Death was. I mean, at this point,
just don't know if realistically I can afford, or more specifically, have the time for another one of those. But I'll take a look. Horror RPG. Coming to the world. All right. Let go of me. Alright. I'll finish checking along this path, but I'm pretty sure this key... Actually, I should have just read... I don't think I actually read the key's description. I just assumed it went over here. Old cell key. Key to the oldest cell in all of Irithyll Dungeon. Well, okay, that wouldn't have made me think that it wasn't this door, because I have no basis of comparison. It's kind of cool how, like, it's not like the fire does a bunch of damage to them, it just freaks them out, and then you have to hit them with your other weapon. The oldest cell, all of Irithyll. It's so weird then it's not this. I wonder where that key is going to be found. Some of those keys that can be found like way later in the game, could be bought from that Ashes chick. Oh, I'm not going to be buying... Like, the thing about Kingdom Death is I love it, and I want it more than anything. Problem is that I already have buddies here who own it, and who I'm playing it with. And eventually when I move, like, unless I happen to meet another group that, you know, I thought would be into it, or I mean, it's one of those things, I think, at this point where it's like, I would need to have the right situation to buy it. And I'm going to be playing more board games with my family when I eventually move, because they're the ones who will be in the area, who will live there. And unfortunately, with their religious background, they're a little bit more, they're a little more picky about games. And so a game like Kingdom Death is just not gonna go over with them. Now, I don't intend on just playing Kingdom Death. I mean, I'm going to definitely find a group when I move who... What's that shriek from? A group when I move who play the darker type games. I think that type of game there, Kingdom Death. What I might do, and I don't know if this will actually happen, because Kingdom Death is so new. Like, it's just now shipping like the expansions that it was making. So even though the game came out a while ago, the game itself is so new that it's very high in demand. Like, supply versus demand right now is not in my favor. So that's the type of game that I'm very happy to play with my buddy and what he has right now. Maybe I'll pitch him a few bucks to go buy some expansions. And all that business. And then later, I will do something like get my own copy. No. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that the cell isn't in this area, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Exercit. Right on. Well, I'm at the 2-hour mark right now, and I think what I would like to do is I'm going to, like I said, I guess I'll run down here and I'll burn another like 5-ish minutes. Whoa! I'll run off the edge and almost die, and then I will be done for the day. But I'm almost certainly going to be streaming tonight, but tonight will be much later because Nerd Day tends to go on until later. So it kind of depends upon if we do our 10 o'clock ending when the store closes, or if we come back here. If we come back here to play more cards, it might be later. But either way, I'm going to do that tonight. And if Daff is on, since she was the one who was so fired up about me saving the Onion Knight, I'll see if she wants to give me a couple more little hints, just because, you know, that could be fun for her. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to go back up this elevator real quick. It looked like there might be a place to jump off. So I can get off right there, but is there any reason to?
There could be. There could be like a secret wall there. I'm gonna step off on the way down this time. Let's see if maybe there's anything to this little wooden plank here. Doesn't look like it. Well, that's unusual. Usually if they're gonna take the time to put something like that there. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I mean, I'll check it out. I will definitely check it out. Oh boy. Oh boy. If I remember where the shortcut is over here. To get back to the newer area. Where did that other shortcut go to? Oh, it's up here? Yeah, I'll look at it, man. Yeah, like I said, normally co-op board games against AI aren't really my thing, but and I think it's usually because they're either, like I think I mentioned before, so they're so hard that the only way to beat them is just to do the math right and get lucky, or they're too easy and it just doesn't end up balancing that part out right. So I think the part that I really want to find in a game like that is one that kind of each player choice makes a lot of sense and works well and has the right theme. And so far, Kingdom Death really fits that bill. Arkham Horror does too, actually. Arkham Horror, I think, is a really fun game that I really enjoy. Oh, that's right. I need to get up and drop down over there. The one that's on the actual Kickstarter page, the Kickstarter link. Oh my god, I saw that other guy over there and I thought that the rest of the crew was following him, but it's just this one. Oh god. Okay. See how it plays. Yeah, I agree. I will check it out. Make sure there's nothing else over here that I may have missed. No, it doesn't look like it. Went down there, did all that, went through all those areas. These other enemies were. I'm like one micro hit away from killing them. So it looks like I actually had to go do those chests up there to maybe get the wall to break. I think that might be where the geckos came from. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let me run and investigate just a little bit. Oh my god. These things might be easy to kill, but they hit real hard. So here I am back here. That's where I went for the shortcut. And this shortcut connected to... Okay, I know where that connected to now. Take a gander. I really don't want to run up the middle of that hallway with all those lantern chicks right now, because those lantern chicks are real nasty. These things seem like real bad. Like, as in, they're not much of a threat. They're slow. Attacks are slow. Oh, profane coal. It's a new coal. Oh, I didn't even see where you came from. Gross little weirdo. There's so many of these things. Holy shit, these chicks. Okay, those two came in here. Alright, so this one's separated right now then. I lied. She had her girlfriend nearby. I can't see. Oh my god, I can't. I don't know if my life can go any lower than that. Oh boy. Oh boy! I gotta go. I gotta let my health bar regenerate. Hold on, let me just come up here around this corner. Hopefully she won't chase too far. She's coming. Come here, come around this corner. That's fine. You can come around this corner. Turn
off your little red lantern. All right. Smoldering iron, cool. Yeah, that's always the danger with Kickstarter, is that it's not always easy to tell how good an actual game is. Okay, let me make sure I cleared out this room over here. I think I did. Don't see anything in there. Alright, and then across the way, that's where I came from the previous area. This looks like... Oh, it looks like there might be something up there I can open. Yeah, going up that way. Number... Whoa. Oh, because she's behind the wall up here. I was like, was that the corpse thing? Oh no. God, if they do that combo, if they do the gentle hit and then smoldering iron me, then I'm screwed. Alright. Well, I don't want to have to come through right now and go slowly kill all those women again. So I'm gonna call it for here for now. Thanks for pointing that game out to me, Eric. I'll take a look at it actually in a bit. And otherwise, it was fun, and I'm like 90% certain I'm going to be streaming tonight. That's not good. I have not been to Origins. This is my first year where I'm hoping to go to like a big kind of nerdy convention, apart from BlizzCon, I guess. BlizzCon I've always gone to, but Gen Con will be my first like board game type convention, and I've never been super into comics, so I haven't really dodged Comic-Con. Right on, man. Well, you have a good afternoon, and perhaps I'll catch you later tonight.